Ball in this corner, and a chance here again for Alfaro. Sereno was the Kolkata defender. Good ball forward as well, looking for Katsumi, but Pravir makes the challenge. Katsumi made a great start, didn't he, that opening game, scored the winning goal on the very first match of this season, but he doesn't seem to have been able to get into one or two games looking for Katsumi, but Pravir makes the challenge.
Quality that has seemed to be lacking the last couple of games. The both teams all line up as we predicted. Belancourt up on his own.
Katsumi made a great start, didn't he, that opening game, scored the winning goal on the very first match of this season, but he doesn't seem to have been able to get into one or two games looking for Katsumi, but Pravir makes the challenge.
Quality that has seemed to be lacking the last couple of games. The both teams all line up as predicted. Belancourt up on his own.
Katsumi made a great start, didn't he, that opening game, scored the winning goal on the very first match of this season, but he doesn't seem to be able to get into one or two games looking for Katsumi, but Pravir makes the challenge.
Quality that has seemed to be lacking the last couple of games. The both teams all line up as predicted. Belancourt up on his own.
Katsumi made a great start, didn't he, that opening game, scored the winning goal on the very first match of this season, but he doesn't seem to be able to get into one or two games. Issues developing at the back as well between Diaz-Akura and Gustavo. Here's Neymar. So we're playing the music quite loud on the PA system, and ACDC made a big start in that opening game, and I think if they do score here, this is the first match will shake, you can be sure of that.
Well, maybe changing the ball with change, but we're certainly dancing in response to it.
Here's Neymar. Really good atmosphere created here. So we're playing the music quite loud on the PA system, and ACDC made a big start in that opening game, and I think if they do score, telling Gustavo to take back to the goalkeeper, but he's opted to go wide to Robin Kuru.
Well played by Robert.
Two Japanese players in the NorthEast United lineup tonight. Katsumi and Robert Connor. It's hard to play Japanese half Irish, telling Gustavo to take back to the goal. Interesting combination. To Robin Kuru. Two Japanese players in the NorthEast United lineup tonight. Katsumi and Robert Connor. It's hard to play Japanese. Belancourt just allows the ball to run out of play. Interesting combination. Especially when we look at the Atletico bench tonight with the inhuman Postiga, it does give the visitors options if they need to change things a little. Maybe they haven't had in previous games.
If they're going to go down, I think we certainly will see Hughes and possibly Postiga as well. They'll need for the first goal in most games. It's very, very important. They'll be looking for Postiga to do his great spoon and break
options if they need to change things a little. Comfortable take forward in previous. We saw the youngster pitching in the second half time as well for Kolkata in the last match as well. He may have earned himself a start, but again, he's only down among the substitutes tonight.
Yeah, very, very impressed with him when he came on. Thought you might have earned a place on the left-hand side. But he's a kid who's had trials in Germany, he's got the contract in Germany Division 3, rejected to come here to Calcutta. So, and apparently he is very confident and very ambitious and wants to go all the way again when he came on. Thought you might have earned a place on the left-hand side. But he's a kid who's had trials in Germany by Scotland Division 3, rejected to come here to Calcutta. So, and apparently he is very confident and ambitious and wants to go all the way again.
Might get there, but Arnav helps it away, and the keeper had a rush of blood to the head. The bounce was a little short from Arnav in the first instance. United wants to keep some pressure on.
So it's short, and I think it's wrong.
Might get there, but Arnav helps it away, and the keeper had a rush of blood to the head.
And they're the details that matter at the highest level, which they put it back to the keeper on.
Belancourt keeps some pressure on. Didika with it. To find Pravir. Pearson. Attack by Borges.
The matter at the highest level, which they put it back to the keeper on.
Belancourt for the ball to Duty. Havilara. A bit of space for him. Still going. Havilara having to shoot. Pearson makes the comfortable save. Borges lurking, but it was a safe pair of hands from the NorthEast goalkeeper.
Good hands, took a few little bobbles here, but there's body behind it, good two hands on it, and good defend back check as well to get a space for it.
There was the rush of blood, which shoots the Pearson.
Yeah, I think he got played to his left foot and he wasn't very happy on his left foot.
Sprats a ball at the other end, by the way. That was the 28th save he's made this season, more than any other goalkeeper. Debsic's about 10 behind him at the moment.
The value of having a quality Indian goalkeeper to win with him is slipped out for this retirement.
Sprats a ball at the deepest NorthEast. Tippy Reddish as well, the other goalkeeper. He's one of the mainstays for NorthEast last season. Able to get in the side and displace Sabrata at the moment. Here's Belancozo. Two in the centre, Javi Lara and Sammy Duty. The deepest NorthEast. Tippy Reddish as well. The ball's a little short to Probia, one of the mainstays for NorthEast. Challenge from Lazari.
NorthEast Hospital there was looking very close to the full-back.
Two in the centre, Javi Lara and Sammy Duty. The deepest NorthEast. Chetri got a red card against Pude for his challenge on Anabau earlier on in the season.
Hospital there was looking very close to the full-back.
Seems to be the number one full-back for Vingana. Here's Alfaro in the centre. Push that one to Robert. Chance to run up to Jack. He's got one. Robert with the great great ball in by the Japanese and a good header to the season corner. Alfaro lurking again. Seems to be the number one full-back.
Times is when he goes slow, when he goes fast, and he holds his ground. He was just looking to get in between the centre-backs then.
And Sereno seeming to today for his red card against Delhi. Seems to be the number one full-back. First corner of the game. In swing and hold, just manages to just fingertip that one away. Robert. And that's the ball to go down and play, but Arnab's gone down injured inside the 6-yard box, so there will be a stoppage here.
Good call. You've got to keep it on 6 foot, and I don't think it's very 6 foot. Where you stick it only the crossbar, you put the pressure, and see what happens. The main thing is don't foul.
Robert.
The small keepers will pick up the fouls easily in the big keepers.
Arnab's gone down injured inside the 6-yard box, so there will be a stoppage here.
Good call.
We'll still be NorthEast. It'll be a normal Chetri throw.
Where you stick it only the crossbar, you put the pressure.
No white shirt, just one white shirt in the penalty area. To me, away by
the small keepers will pick up the fouls easily in the big keepers.
Clumsy challenge. So another free kick to NorthEast. It'll be a normal Chetri throw.
Where you stick it only the crossbar, you put the pressure.
No white shirt, just one white shirt in the penalty area. Just had his maybe going to take a put around the ankle at the moment, so he picked up a knock on the NorthEast striker. So another free kick to NorthEast. Consuming it is over the free kick. It just organises a two-man war.
This is where they would have liked the mark. The left foot swinging that ball in. If you're looking to put the ball, there's a sign in the floor that says hero. If you're looking to put the ball towards that sign, and the white shirt has got to get across the line. It's got to be the first defender.
Just organises a two-man spell forward, just as a corner staying back.
The left foot swinging that ball in.
At the moment,
if you're looking
that goes out for a goal kick.
The heat of it, they've got to get there.
Borges was the closest person to trying to get ahead on that one. Just overhit by Katsumi. That goes out for a goal kick. Well, Vingada, vastly experienced coach, the Professor, as he's known. Katsumi again. Alfaro caught on the edge of the penalty area by Borja, and then another challenge right on the edge of the box. The referee tells Roberts in no uncertain terms to get back to his feet. His duty. Now Belancozo looking to break and catch NorthEast out. The ball's gone in behind Didika though. Borja. Javi Lara. Had a good season so far, Javi Lara. A couple of goals to his name already. A couple of important ones as well. Swung into the box towards Belancozo. Clearance is a poor one. Pressure still on here for Kolkata. It's not a great ball though. from Didika, looking for Prabir, who pushed forward. Sent away by Nazari.
He's doing the complete job, getting forward, getting back, covering the Mulchetri. Yeah, he's in charge.
Stamping his authority on things, Sandro Ricci. It's actually his third game in charge tonight. Yellow cards in his previous 2 matches. Here's Borja. Did actually take charge of the Kolkata-Mumbai game last week, so Kolkata will be familiar with his refereeing style. Pelinkozo can't quite believe he has had the free kick given against him, but Cora certainly challenge.
Looked more clumsy than anything.
A few words to say to the Brazilian referee, Didier Zakora. Good ball, looking for Alfaro again. Sereno kept his eye on it. Prabir away. Just out of the reach of Wellington. Here's Didika. Borja. Javi Lara, the Spaniards combining well. Pritam, bit of space here for the full-back for Kolkata. Belencozo in the centre, well overhit though by Pritam. That's a wasted opportunity really to put NorthEast United. She's under a little bit of pressure there.
He'd be disappointed. That was like an unforced error. There was no real pressure on him. Could have picked his spot. Yep, Belencozo wanted it, but it just basically overhit it.
As we say, both sides coming into this on the back of defeats, both 1-0 as well. Kolkata lost at home to Mumbai a few days ago. NorthEast have had a little bit of a break since their 1-0 defeat to Chennai. Started the season off, of course, with wins over Kerala and Goa. Nobody able to knock them off the top of the table until Mumbai's victory in Kolkata last week.
You were talking to the physio before the game, and they are really important now. They're as equally important as coaches, because it's now recovery.
And Jose Malili looking on from the stands. Had a little bit too much to say to the official at the weekend. Here's Katsumi again. Striding forward, good challenge by Borja. Still has the ball though. There's a chance for Roberts. Wants it too many touches, maybe tries it across. Saved by Devjit. Alfaro wanted it pulled back. It was driven in by Robert Cullen, and a good save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, good work by Katsumi. His first touch allowed him to go at pace. Played the spare man. Fullback's gone across. Probably not close enough, to be honest, the fullback. And a decent save. If he crossed it there, I think it'd have got blocked anyway by defenders. I think he had to go for it.
I just wonder whether hitting the shot earlier might have been a more fruitful option, but he opted to take a couple of touches. It narrowed the angle slightly, making it a little bit easier for Devjit, but he still had to get down and make the save. Nothing like a shot on goal to raise the volume levels, but balls bobbling up awkwardly for Subrata Paul.
And they are a noisy crowd, aren't they? They cheer, they support. Some of the crowds we see are quiet throughout the game, but this lot cheer no matter what.
Well, the stadium has just been officially confirmed as one of the venues for the Under-17 World Cup next year. I'm hoping that the locals will come out and have a look at some of the world's talent that's on display, get equally behind them.
I think there'll be no doubt about that.
Oh, nicely done. Wellington plays it back to Katsumi. And Javi Lara plays the ball away.
Well, this himself, that's the problem. He's getting a bit of a name for himself for going down, for diving in the box. And that was debatable. You probably need to see the replay. He did the right thing, he was brave, he went across people. Was he collected there?
Well, there's an arm across his back from Sereno, but as you say, it's just that theatrical dive, not so much dive, but the way that he goes down that is the problem. And you can't fault the referee's position.
No, absolutely.
He's right on the spot.
Yeah. And the injury was caused by the follow-through, but an accidental follow-through. But yeah, I don't think he helps himself.
Well, we've seen it quite a few times, haven't we? Players going down when there has been a little bit of contact, but they're making the most of it, and they're almost making the referee's mind up not to give the penalty.
And any referee that's come from South America will be an expert on dives. And as you said, his positioning was absolutely spot on.
Well, he's refereed in a World Cup back in 2014, Sandro Ricci, so he has refereed at the very highest level. Katsumi's back on his feet anyway, so game is underway again. Here's Roland Borges. Guren. Latest attacking, or the first attacking next to the evening rather, shows NorthEast United 53%, Atletico de Kolkata 47%, a shot each in the opening 15 minutes of the match. Clumsy free kick given away over on the far side, which has incensed one or two of the NorthEast supporters.
The tough lads up here, he'll get on with it.
Borja. Sereno. Now Unted. Duty looking to push up Andy Dika on this side to give them a 3 option at the moment, but he's given away again. Cora. Well read again by Borja, just gets there ahead of Katsumi. Javi Lara. Now Probia. Strong challenge by Alfaro. Not happy with the way that Didika challenged him though, but play continues. Javi Lara. And forward again towards Alfaro. Didika. After tonight's match, both tonight's teams and Mumbai City will be halfway through their ISL League campaign. It seems like 5 minutes since we started. NorthEast United had the opening game, of course, when they beat the Kerala Blasters here by a 1-0.
And as you say, they've been permanently at the top, haven't they?
Everybody beating everybody else. 7 points between top and bottom at the moment. Goa propping up the table on 4 points. Mumbai have 11. No one's able to really get away from things at the moment. Here's Pritam. Oh. Trips Robin Gurung.
Yeah, cynical. Stop the fullback getting away in the break.
We were talking the other day, I think we're about 13 or 14 goals behind what have been scored this time last season. There's been a lot of draws, a lot of 1-1 draws, and a lot of victories by just a single goal. Anything that particularly you think that is down to?
Well, I think the equality between the teams, that's the first thing. Because the goals if one team is really good or one team is exceptional, can batter a few goals in, that will sway the average. That to me is the biggest reason that it's such a close league. And also it's a sign of a mature league when you do get draws.
It's a white ball. Rare misplaced pass from Roland Borges.
We don't often hear you say that.
I was talking to Nico Velez before and saying that he's not playing to hopefully be back for the next match, but saying he's not a great spectator, and I think a lot of footballers are exactly the same, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of them, what surprises people, don't even watch it on TV. They won't watch the replay, they don't want to play, they just lock themselves away, PlayStations, books, whatever. Just the odd ones like Jamie Carragher, who will study the game, but most don't, and he's not be there obviously.
Well, he's really been taken to by the NorthEast supporters here after a couple of seasons. Of course, it was a big boost to get him back this season when so many players departed. Broza, of course, not coming back this year. Bruno, who was a big integral part last season, moving on.
I'm certainly looking forward to seeing the Sasha Anel. Not seen him play, but I've only heard good things about him.
Belencozo goes out to Prabir through a crowd of players, and Sabrata had to be on his guard. He seemed a long way out, but he caught it cleanly.
Excellent technique. They usually go over the bar, so he's done the right thing. He's hit the target. He's made the keeper work. Possibly could have been a deflection there, skidding, but good technique by Sabrata. He did well to keep that down.
He does have the most clean sheets in the Hero ISL. Sabrata, Paul, 2 of his 3 clean sheets this season have come here at the Indira Gandhi Stadium, so we'll be hoping that home advantage works in his favour again. It's Borges. Now Sakura. As Katsumi bundled off the ball. Not the tallest in stature, of course, so he can be bundled off it quite easily, Katsumi, but low centre of gravity means he's a very tricky player when he's on the ball. Pearce. Now Prabir. Away by Gustavo. Well, Farrow starting to look a little frustrated at this early stage. 3.5 minutes gone. Hasn't really been able to put a foot on the ball as yet, the Argentinian.
I mean, he's looking for Katsumi to get up with him and support him. I've got to be honest, Wellington at the moment hasn't imposed himself.
Uruguay, I should have said, rather than Argentina. I've been playing in Thailand at Burinam United. Well, the ball aimed in his direction, nodded away by Sereno. Pearson. Didika. So don't forget our match day social media wars running again. Use the hashtag NEU versus ATK. 30% to NorthEast United at the moment. 70% to Atletico de Kolkata. Come on, home fans, get your team back in the running for the social media match day wars. Most of them are probably here, to be fair.
Yes.
Kolkata fans, I'm sure, watching on the TV. But we'll keep you updated on that throughout the course of the match, of course. Borja tries to swing it in, blocked by Katsumi. Borja, another block challenge. Wellington. Good running here from Halichan Nazari. Oh, the flag's got up on this near side. I think he just helped it on with his hand there, Nazari, which is a little unfortunate. He got good ground there on Prabir.
Yeah, the ball was right, getting in behind the fullback. Did he flick up there? Yes, yeah, good decision by the linesman. But the height the ball Wellington put on the ball doesn't really help. They've got to be probably flighted a bit lower.
Home fans saw their side beaten here for the first time this season in that match against Chennai last time out for NorthEast United. Pleased to see that they come back out in numbers to try to see if they can put that right tonight after an 8-day break. Wellington. It's out of the reach of Katsumi, given away clumsily to Duty. Now Borja. Pearson. The referee shouting something at the NorthEast bench at the moment. Not too sure what's upset him, but...
Yeah, the fourth official is at the bench as well.
Yellow card here for Borja.
I don't know whether it was the push or the hold or the headlock.
Now the referee's coming over to speak to the fourth official. That's actually Borja's first yellow card in 7 games, so not too bad for such a combative midfielder. I'm not sure what's happening here. Melo Vingada. Someone, I think, has been told to go to the stand. There's a little bit of confusion going on the NorthEast bench at the moment.
Well, Vingada doesn't normally shout and scream. It looks like he's sending the physio off.
Well, it looks like it's the physio that's been sent from the bench, which I'm not too sure how that will help now if NorthEast United get an injury. Nelo Vingada is now talking to the fourth official.
That's a strange one. You're right. You're correct. What happens if a player goes down?
Well, there doesn't seem to be too much moaning on the bench, to be honest. Anyway, we'll get to the bottom of that and find out what the problem was, hopefully. Play continues in the meantime. Belancozo. Javi Lara. Down the line for Samik Duty. Wins the throw for his side, the South African over on the far side. Couple of goals to his name already. Swung in by Javi Lara. Good header away by Gustavo. Unsporting gesture and behaviour, we understand, that the physio was sent from the bench for. Alfaro on support touch allows Arnab to clear the ball away.
The fourth official is Indian, so in terms of the language, that could be the issue.
I was talking to the physio Tanvir beforehand, actually, just talking about being kept busy with 1 or 2 injuries, but also saying that he's looking forward to seeing Sasha Anef back in action like yourself.
And he comes off as a very humble, quiet man.
We've seen another side to him there. Anyway, still 0-0, coming up to half an hour play at the Indira Gandhi Stadium. Match 25 of the 2016 Hero Indian Super League. Top spot on offer. NorthEast need a point. Kolkata need a win. It's all getting very tight at the top. Here's Borja. Belancozo. Guided off towards Duty. Now Belancozo turns to get to the centre. Played by Belancozo! Well, clatters into Gustavo, I think, who didn't know too much about it. And it was a really good chance for Kolkata, and straight away NorthEast are back on the attack at the other end with Katsumi, well cut out by Sereno. Pearson. Now Prabir. Javi Lara. Duty, nicely brought down under control. Pritam goes on the overlap. Duty looks to see what's in the centre, can't miss out the first man. It's not a great header away, comes back to Borja, hits it first time, and over the top. There's a great block by Gustavo.
Superb block, because that ball was travelling. That's what you want to see for your centre backs. Strength. This is not the issue now, it's later. That's the ball. Good awkward cross for the player. Well hit. On target. I think if he hadn't stopped that, I think that was going to go in.
Well, he made the initial clearance. It sent it straight back out to Belencoso and managed to block the second one as well. That surely is a foul by Arnab. Straight through the back of Robert. So a free kick to NorthEast.
Yeah, not much doubt. He's a proper old-fashioned centre-half, Arnab. If you played against him, you're going to come off with a few bruises.
So once again, it's Katsumi over the free kick. Kolkata holding their line on the edge of the penalty area. Floated in by Katsumi. Comes to Alfaro, back to goal. Robert, he's onside, driven across. Real crowd of players, nobody can get a decisive touch. It was all red shirts in there. And they look as if they clear the danger. Prabir. Pearson. Now Didika. And almost opened up for NorthEast United. Lovely ball looking for Duty. Headed away by Zakora. Away by Gustavo. Alfaro's slow getting back, so couldn't challenge Arnab for that one, otherwise he'd have been offside.
The NorthEast didn't get many in the box at that free kick, but they found Alfaro.
Oh, Robert found a little bit of space. Good play by Katsumi to tackle back. Won the ball cleanly. Oh, and then he's caught late by Didika. There was no need for Didika to make that challenge on Katsumi. So here's the chance for NorthEast at the other end.
Yeah, only 3 in the box. They had 7 in the box. It's a good little cross and great running by Alfaro. Oh, he nearly got there.
It only needed a touch, didn't it? The pace on the ball would have sent it goalwards. Nice chest off by Alfaro as well. Nazari. Alfaro looking busy at the moment for NorthEast. Tries to turn away from Sereno. Roland Borges. Gurung on the overlap. Good ball in towards Alfaro again. Was he caught by Sereno? Referee points for the goal kick. Tells Alfaro to get back to his feet. It's turning into a good battle between those two.
You're not going to get a penalty for that.
Well, he's working really hard at the moment, Emiliano Alfaro. Started his career with Liverpool. Not the one in Merseyside, but the one in Uruguay.
From Montevidean. And he got €3 million, am I correct, to Lazio?
That's right, yeah. Returned from Lazio in 2014, so didn't really make a name for himself as he would have liked. Latest attack index shows that Atletico de Kolkata have had 89%, but here's Alfaro once again. Debjic's come a long way out. Oh, he's caught the goalkeeper, has he? And the referee again says no foul. Well, Debjic's had a real rush of blood to the head there. Alfaro's quickly got back to his feet. Now the ball's coming his way. Well, I thought Alfaro was odds on to get that one. Katsumi. NorthEast bench absolutely furious. Robert Cullen. Oh, Cullen's caught out on the far side, was he? And the referee's given a goal kick. Well, no fouls in the penalty area, no fouls out wide, and Nello Vingada can't quite believe it.
Well, he'd be upset with the penalty kick one, because I really thought Debjic clattered Alfaro there. Alfaro's nickname in Italy was the Thief. He jumped, but he was collected, I think.
Well, the goalkeeper's got him feet first. You can see the reaction. It's a real contentious point of the first half here.
The only thing you can say is this referee's consistent. And we had the 80k players, of course, saying, well, if it's not a penalty and it's not a free kick, it must be a dive. Book them. But I think there's a time when it isn't a penalty. I also don't think it was a dive.
Well, they may have trailed in that last attack index by quite some distance, but NorthEast United are starting to press. Sereno, Prabir, Borges, Cullen jumping with Borja. Oh, he's won the ball back. It was a poor clearance from Pritam. Duty getting back to help the fullback. Needs some support. I think he's won the corner, which he has. Good play by Robert. Good persistence to keep possession.
It looks a skillful play. Doesn't look the quickest. Couldn't seem to be able to get past those players, but he got something out of it, which is the most important thing. Now, does he stick it under the crossbar again?
Second quarter of the game for NorthEast United. It'll be swung over by Katsumi. Well, they've gone for the short one this time. And Katsumi with a slightly better angle to get the cross in. Forced the plate back to Robin. Garbo. Driven back in again and just wide of the target from Nirmal Chetri. Well, he knew exactly what he was planning there as he approached the ball, Chetri, and he was only just off target.
He's in a good position. He's kept his head down. He just hasn't got the good contact on the ball. Almost hit across it. But he's a good player, this fella.
John Abraham, the NorthEast owner, looking on.
I think if NorthEast can press more, they've had the rest. If they can start pressing. Atletico only played a few days ago. The crowd behind them.
And this is Kolkata's third goal in 12 days. Jose Molina's side were unbeaten until they came up against Mumbai City a few days ago. Nazari. Tackle by Prabir.
I think they've come here for a point, and obviously they get a breakaway. 3 points, obviously you want to win.
Chetri gets it back from Katsumi. That will raise the roof here. Brilliant cross from Nirmal Chetri, and Alfaro, the tournament's top scorer, rose highest in the centre to head beyond Devjit, and the NorthEast pressure has finally paid off. They lead Atletico de Kolkata by a goal to nil. It's a textbook crossing header that's put the Highlanders in front. 1-0.
Down to the quality of the cross. His first time, driven in, you've just got to get your head in it. And as to say in Italy, the thief got it in there on the spot. Space was made, the ball arrived, then the man arrived. Great little 1-2 here. Whips it into the spot. Excellent. Powerful header. Didn't have to look up. He wasn't aiming for Alfaro. He was aiming for the gap. And Alfaro gets in the gap.
Well, it's the first time he's found any space between the two central defenders tonight, Alfaro, and John Abraham flexes his muscles, and NorthEast are flexing their muscles in this season's ISL as well. They've gone into the lead here against Kolkata.
So now ATK have got to come out.
Here's Pearson. Borja. What response from the visitors now? Not a great one is the answer. Pritam's cross is way over the top.
Well, if there's going to be something to beat the winning pass of the match, it's got to be something special to beat that cross from Chetri.
There's a look at the cross again from another angle. Just placed his header in, didn't he? Great reaction on the bench as well.
Well, the physio in the tunnel will be happy now.
Takes Alfaro on to 5 goals this season. tournament's top scorer. The other 3 games that he's scored in, NorthEast haven't lost, so maybe that will be an omen tonight for them. A point would take them back to the top of the table. There's a NorthEast player down, injured.
Just got caught late.
Ironic, it's Nirmal Chetri that put that cross into the box. We talked a lot, haven't we, about the quality of the crossing, but that just goes to show if you can get players to the byline whipping balls in, how much trouble it causes defences.
Because the players have got to face their own goal and the defenders. The keeper has to make a quick decision to come or to stay. He stayed in that case, but I don't blame, because I don't think he could have possibly got the cross. I've got no blame on the keeper for that one. Sometimes you've got to put your hand up and say, good goal.
Fantastic atmosphere here, as it has been all night. That goal has just lifted it a few decibels. Here they come again, NorthEast with Nazari. Good challenge by Sereno. Belancozo.
ATK have got to get through to half-time with at least this score. Then they can organise again. You look at Hume, you look at Postiga.
NorthEast won both games between the sides last season, both 1-0. A Simao penalty won it last season, and a Nico Velez goal won the game here at the Indira Gandhi. Javi Lara. Tried to feed it through to Pritam. Borja. And the ball does eventually find its way to Pritam over on that far side. Javi Lara. Plays a little wall pass back to Pritam. Good challenge by Gurung. Good challenge by Robin Gurung over on that far side. Here's Duty again. Javi Lara stands a good ball in towards Belancozo. Chetri's header away. Nazari tussling with Pearson. Well, Pearson's just been a little over exuberant in his challenge with his shoulder, so free kick goes NorthEast way, and it's a yellow card for Stephen Pearson.
I think that was a bit harsh. They were both having a go at it. I think the foul would have been enough. It's gone for the ball. They've both got arms around. Little nudge, nothing special.
It was a little unfortunate to be sent off against FC Goa for a straight red card, Stephen Pearson. And probably a little unfortunate there to get a red card. Get a yellow card, rather. Prabir's header.
The thing with Prabir is that he's a right-footed left-back. So can they get round the outside?
Sereno's header. Step forward by Nazari. Oh, well, offside. More ISL action for you tomorrow night, coming from Chennai in against the Kerala Blasters tomorrow night. Kerala climbing the table, currently on 8 points. Chennai in also on 8. Should be an interesting battle between those two. That's tomorrow night, 6:50 p.m, right across the Star Networks. Away by Zakora. Now Robert in space over on the far side. Alfaro have decided to go down the right hand side with Nazari. Robert raises his arm in the air, had acres of space. Pritam's now back alongside him. Missed a little bit of a chance there, NorthEast.
Yeah, Robert was in a great place. Good positioning, good speed. I just think their heads were down and they couldn't see him. And in this atmosphere, you're not going to hear each other on the pitch anyway.
And Nazari went for the little flick but couldn't keep the ball in play, so a Kolkata goal kick. And Vingada takes his seat once